Dodge Durango, a standout in the midsize SUV category. Blends muscle car performance with family-friendly utility. Its bold design and robust powertrain options make it a compelling choice for those seeking versatility without sacrificing driving excitement. Oh yeah.
We definitely got enough.
Much better.
Of a country crock. So we're gonna, and definitely got enough milk for our taters.
Milk for our taters.
Pork King Good bacon seasoning.
Bacon seasoning.
Flash.
He definitely goes to Walmart and definitely, I mean, he tries his best to pick the like worst shit he could possibly find, like as much different shit that doesn't go together, and he's gonna call it a hack.
And then we got some real bacon bits. You're not gonna pre-cook them or nothing, just
Who knows what Hormel real bacon bits is made of. That shit could be made of fucking walrus ankle.
throw it in there. I already got it opened up.
Add all of it, isn't he? Isn't he gonna add all of it?
Thing in there.
Yeah, he's adding all of it. You know you need all of it.
A little packet on the inside, so that's to the side. And take our fork and kind of mix it around a little bit. By the time this all microwaves.
I mean, isn't that powdered mashed potatoes? Pretty sure that's
powdered mashed potatoes. Yeah.
Mashed taters and gravy. Because it's garlic.
The gangsta mashed potato recipe.
Garlic powder.
Oh my. Holy fuck, that is going to be so garlicky, bro. I'm a salt fiend, and that is too much, bro. Like, I put so much salt on my food. I salt like ramen, like extra. Because, you know, that's just how my wild and psychotic mind works.
And, the cheese and the gravy are gonna come towards the end. But I want to make this taters right. So we're gonna start with some bacon flavored ranch. Now I did use I would use Hidden Valley for this. They were out of Hidden Valley Ranch, so all they had was Signature Select.
They were out of Hidden Valley. I feel like they get that shit in the pallets, bro. How are they out of that?
So squeeze a little bit of Signature.
We're just gonna add a little bit of the Signature special extra spicy hot chipotle jalapeno horseradish ranch inside of this.
Select in there. Stir it around a little bit.
Oh yeah, dude.
Now when I microwave this, all these...
If this was Cobra from like a year ago, he would have added Guinness to this. He would have been like, now we're gonna add half of this Guinness. He still might. I don't know yet.
These ranches and sour creams and milks and butters is gonna melt into our spuds and give us this really creamy, rich mashed potato consistency. That's what I'm hoping for anyways. Never made mashed potatoes.
Man, Gordon Ramsay would be proud, bro. This is... amore, bro.
And I don't want to bother with doing it by scratch.
That's what good pussy sounds like.
So like if I can just pour it into a bowl and do it like this, it'll be just fine. Just fine, YouTube.
Just fine, YouTube. That's what's up, tubes.
Now the taste of the mashed potatoes is gonna taste pretty good. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna microwave
Now he just starts adding more shit on top, doesn't he?
them till they get nice on gravy, even though if I know they have beef gravy that was...
He does. He calls it a hack. He buys everything he can. He's got like garlic roasted cheese and fucking gravy for these smashed beef. Okay.
Substituted that. cheddar cheese, all kinds of goodies.
Don't add the fucking Guinness. Don't
So
add
this
it.
is a family-sized proportion of garlic mashed taters.
Add the Guinness for Papa. Add the Guinness for Papa, yes!
These mashed taters.
Yes!
Pour some of that Guinness in there.
Yes.
I'm using a Guinness Extra Stout.
Oh my god, he did it. He did it to him.
And the
Extra special Guinness smash. These the gangsta Guinness mashed potatoes.
reason why I'm pouring
Horseradish.
this into here is because that brown gravy is really gonna complement, whether it's beef gravy or brown gravy, it's really gonna complement the taste of
Oh yeah?
the Guinness.
Mr. Saunders,
And right now it looks kind of gross. 'Cause
your
I'm
recipes
sitting
are
in
too ethereal for me, man. Your recipes are too ethereal. See what it looks like. Do you see what it looks like? Oh man, there it is.
at you, and I'll let you know how many times I'm in the goddamn microwave them sons of bitches until they're
It's gonna taste like beer and garlic powder. You're just gonna get bacon or the walrus ankle.
ready for the next step. So those mashed potatoes, I gave them a 4-minute burst 3 times.
Okay. So he microwaved it for over 10 minutes.
Then I let them cool off.
It looks like it looks like banana pudding, or bread pudding. It looks like someone mashed up a bunch of like nut bread into a paste, and they're gonna square root their food. You know, you ever seen on those memes where they make bread and then they do that. They make it into like fucking butter. They make it into like butter balls, bread balls, and they make the bread balls into a bread ball milkshake, and then they make the milkshake into a milkshake sand. You know what I'm saying?
You know, they're looking extra fluffy, extra delicious. So we're gonna add some ingredients to it before we add the gravy to it. We're gonna add some cheese to it. We got some roasted garlic, cheese.
He really does sound extra sauced in this one. It is the weekend. I'm guessing this came out either this morning or yesterday. Well, technically, I guess. He was like, oh, it's almost Saturday. I'm drinking. Because I don't know if they're still holding it to it, because I don't know if he's still in Clint's crib, but yeah, I don't think he is anymore. I think he's in like a trailer or some shit, but it is a mystery location. But he sounds extra sauced in a mystery location.
Now I want to take this cheese. I want to cut it up.
Still no mention of Jessica. Classic. He hasn't mentioned Jessica in weeks. I don't know. Maybe Clint was like, you can't hang out with Jessica anymore. No more Jessica. Maybe Clint understands that's the reason. Clint understands that's the reason.
And you know, we'll just take it, tear it into chunks.
Oh my
stick
god.
it in there.
These biggest unmeltable chunks of cheese, shoving them right in there. Just get them right in there. Shove them right in the chimney. Shove the kids right in the chimney. Get them in there. Make them clean the chimney.
Fancy with it.
You know, this Boglum is, he's damn near a fucking 1300s or whatever year it was, chimney sweep.
Because, quite honestly,
He's looking like it these
making
days.
this recipe, you're probably watching King Cobra go. I'm also a single person making food on the budget.
Oh yeah, shout out to Boglum Chronicles for this cut down.
Now, jokes aside, I did microwave these mashed potatoes for 4 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And I did that 3 times. So some cryptic shit right here.
Some cryptic shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a nice Cobra-ism. This recipe's damn near cryptic. He's getting cryptic in this bitch. I fuck with that kinda.
Because, you know, people are like, hey, I want to see Cobra make some, like, bomb-ass cooking foods. So we're going to take the entire block of garlic.
Oh, he's doing the entire block. He loves just putting the entire bitch in there. He loves, like, food challenge, food hack, whatever the fuck you call it, epic mealtime type shit. I've heard this theory from Cobra Bones that he believes that eating like Matt Stoney or Epic Mealtime is what a real man eats like, and he needs to be a real man, you know. Almost everything he does is because he thinks it's what a real man does, you know. Nice cock tattoo in full swing right here.
Cheese. I want to stick it down into the mashed potatoes. These mashed potatoes have had time to cool off. Mashed potatoes. I want to add some cheese to that and make it really super dang. I'm keeping track of how many times I microwave it. So
he's got to keep track of how many times he microwaves it. Usually people just cook their food until it's cooked.
The cheese we got is the roasted garlic to go with those garlic potato mashed potatoes. This bowl is still pretty fucking hot, man. We're gonna add the gravy and
you microwaved it for 13 minutes.
Things to it to make it fun and even more delicious. After these messages, folks, this is gonna be part 2. We're gonna grab. We have some Lacren.
Yes, the Lacren. We got the Lacren here, guys.
Sharp cheddar cheese.
I was called a Lucerne.
And I want to put...
But I guess it's Lucreme, or whatever the fuck he said.
A healthy sprinkle.
He's been calling it that his entire life, and this is a recent video, so
on top.
He refuses to correct himself. You could broil that shit for 45 minutes. That cheese won't be melted. He added a whole entire fucking wedge block.
Yeah, that's enough cheese for these potatoes. Holy fucking crap. That's enough cheese.
That's epic, Mr. Saunders. That's an epic recipe, dude.
Here, and we're gonna microwave it.
There's Guinness in that fucking shit. I
and
can't believe that shit.
Microwave the fuck out of it until it's all gooey, ooey, cheesy, easy. Please me, squeeze me, yes please.
Hell yeah, dude. He really tries to do those like Snoop Dogg-isms, you know? Like, you know, I'm in there like swimwear type shit. He does that. So he tries to do that sometimes, but he makes it up as he goes. It's not like a set thing. Like Snoop Dogg like has them like ready. Like he's got these like these pimp phrases memorized, but he just goes for it. Let's run that back.
And we're gonna microwave the fuck out of it until it's all gooey, ooey, cheesy, easy. Please me, squeeze me, yes please.
Oh.
Then when it's fresh out of the microwave and that cheese, if I could stir it around with this fork that I keep separate out of the microwave while I cook it. Microwave it, cheese gets a little melty. Keep microwaving it, cheese is perfectly melted between both chunks. Stir that around, and we'll get to our next step. You definitely got enough cheese in the bowl here. This is definitely enough.
Oh shit! Still talking about the fucking cheese on top. Jesus Christ.
Cheese, our cheese palette. I mean, this is, see that right there? That's ridiculous.
She's gonna be eating raw cheese, man.
It's all tucked into the bowl now.
Oh, he did melt it. Okay, so how did he do this? Oh, look, he's got his peach banana or whatever flavor he likes. Body armor there, and his spittoon, I think that is. Oh man,
it's time to do our next step.
The Cobra angle. Coming in nicely. And he microwaved it more. This thing has been through the microwave, but being fucking pounded by gamma rays for like... this shit might as well have been in space, dude. Fucking...
Look at all that cheesy mess right there. Let it cool off for a hot minute. Microwaved it for like 2 to 3, 4 minutes.
See the Cheetos? You see the Cheetos? While it was microwaving, he's like, how do we make this even more epic? He's gonna crunch a bunch of fucking Cheetos on top. This is gonna be disgusting. Like, I highly doubt he's gonna eat this. You know he's not gonna eat it on camera. He's gonna make the recipe and he's gonna dump it in the trash can after he lets it cool for 30 days. It's crazy.
So, you know how that goes. 4-minute burst. Stirred around. Now we got some Heinz brown gravy to go into our mashed potatoes.
Okay, the gravy. Okay, we got gravy. We got a
brown gravy I
check
should
that
have
out.
gotten was
Check that out, dude.
flavored, but I just wanted a brown gravy for my mashed taters and gravy. Take a bunch of this brown gravy and stir it around.
Oh wow.
Now the brown.
That is something that would be appealing to a cat, which is funny because he's eaten cat food many a time. Big Mac with cat food, the one Willow covered the other day, is pretty insane. He's eating a Big Mac with no meat, with cat food as the meat, and he looked like he liked it. He was taking multiple bites. Crazy.
Gravy I should have gotten was beef flavored, but I just wanted a brown gravy for my mashed.
That was the last Java monster I had. God damn it! Wish I could. Man, hit one of those classic goddammits. Get myself evicted.
Taters and gravy kind of thing. So I just grabbed the first thing that I saw and take and like stir that gravy all the way around.
He added the whole thing of gravy. This thing is inedible. It is dumpster juice. This is the same thing as his meads. He will just mix ingredient on top of ingredient that at a point, like there's a point where these would taste good, but then he goes to a point way past that where it becomes the gunk at the bottom of a trash bag at my job, you know.
The brown gravy action gonna get stirred the fuck.
Holy shit. Oh, he's eating it. Oh, he is eating it on camera. I didn't think he was gonna do that.
Stir all the goods around.
Yeah,
it's been cooled off to a point, so like.
If only Jessica's vitamins were stronger today, he would have nodded directly into the mashed potatoes.
It's not that bad. The ranch has been
Get a real
stirred
bite.
around with the gravy.
Yummy.
A couple more things.
Oh man, he added Lay's. Lay's on top. Hell yeah.
Crushing up those potato chips.
There are like 25 ingredients in this fucking mashed potatoes. It is so gross. He put a whole bottle of Guinness. It's just...
Some good looking munch right there, man.
Oh yeah, it looks great.
But we got just a little bit more to add to the top of it.
Oh, a little bit more.
Cheddar jalapeno Cheetos to the top of it.
This is a recipe that would make, you know, Joey Chestnut want to stop eating for the rest of his life.
Just a couple of those garnish. Like we're running out of room for our ingredients.
I mean, he put literally like the whole thing of multiple, like this must have been like a expensive recipe. Like the kind of like food that would feed someone for multiple days, like multiple meals, and he just mixes it all up into one mess. It's a food hack. It's a food hack.
This giant bowl of mashed potatoes. Hopefully people are here for it. If not, that's cool too.
He's got the lucre in. You fuck with the lucre. He doesn't. He's been calling it lucre for like years. It's lucerne. That's the end of the recipe.
See what
he says when it gets about.
And I want to make sure it's cooled off before I add the sauce. So on a microwave.
Make sure it's cooled off before I add the sauce. Oh, there's more sauce?
Wave that for 4-minute bursts. You want to watch it after every 4-minute burst to make sure that it doesn't microwave over the bowl.
He microwaved it for over. He microwaved it for over 25 minutes. I swear to God, he did 3 4-minute bursts in the beginning. Then he did the cheese, which probably took like 10 minutes because it was like a whole block, and then like half a bag of lucerne. Oh man, classic, dude. Classic King Cobra JFS recipe right there. Very nice. Very nice. Circle of protection on you, Jared. Circle of protection. Yes, no more sauce. No more sauce. Hello, the Schizo Prophet. There's mixing things that's similar and throwing anything and everything together. For real, dude. He thinks it makes him better than yours because he goes farther and farther. And he's always been like this, where he'll like buy shit from the store. There's been times where he yells at himself like, "Why you gotta food hack everything? You idiot!" Oh yeah, he tried to put bacon on a already cooked, uncooked bacon on an already cooked pizza, put it in the oven with the box, and then when he pulled it out, somehow the box wasn't on fire, and the bacon on the pizza was still raw, and he was like, "I ruined the fucking pizza!" Let me see if I can find it. Alright guys, there was a part 2 to the mashed potato video, so we're definitely gonna have to watch that right now, so, you know, it's part 2. Alright, so let's check this out.
Check this out. Smoked salmon seafood dip. That's the final step.
Oh yeah. Did he put seafood dip? Oh, that just sunk in. That just sunk in. He just put fucking seafood dip on top of that monster. I can't use the word monstrosity. That's used too often when mentioning King Cobra's delicious recipes, his Webkin's secret recipes. This Webkin's secret recipe right here. Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Part 3, I only microwaved it for a small 4-minute burst. The cheese was melting all over the place. Luckily, it did not go over the sides. I pulled it out of the microwave and let it cool off for a hot minute. Well, I got part 3 uploaded. And while I was getting part 3 uploaded, part 4 was...
Oh, look, Cheeto revealed itself. Yeah, dude.
Taking that fork. Taking one whole can of smoked salmon seafood dip.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the smoked salmon seafood dip on top. That's what's up, tubes.
Sprinkling it on top.
It's a wonder why this guy doesn't swimming in pussy.
Before you want to take some smoked salmon seafood dip, you'll plop it all over after part 3. Part 3 I did like a 4-minute burst just to melt the cheese on top of the gravy.
Oh yeah?
I took it out of the mic.
So you know Cobra. He's definitely, I think, I don't know if the part 2 was separate, if it was all the same stream, but if not, if this was a real part 2, then he let this sit out for hours. He loves to let it cool down to room temp, super room temp. He wants to make sure it's room temp, so he waits about 7 hours. Plus he's lazy, so.
Microwave, and I had to let it cool off for a significant amount of time because...
Aw, shit, dude.
That microwave is high-powered.
Oh shit, dude, that looks delicious, dude. That looks fucking delicious.
You might be looking at these mashed potatoes like...
It's amazing,
oh, that's bloody disgusting. Take an entire jar of smoked salmon seafood dip. See the texture? See the coloration?
Oh, I see it.
Yes.
I see it. It is extremely beige.
It's not looking half bad. I'd definitely munch out on it. I'll let it cool off overnight though. You're thinking to yourself, that looks so fucking messed up, Cobra. Why would you do that?
This shit is radical, dude.
People seem to like the food hacks and the cooking videos.
Oh yeah, we love them. We love them,
Take it out
Cobra.
of
Keep
the
them coming.
cooling stage and flash it for part 4. I like seafood.
Waterfront bistro with the smoked
There's our
salmon
fork
dip
to
on top
try
of the
it.
mashed potatoes with the Guinness,
Excellent.
the Cheetos. Let's see if we can remember the garlic cheese,
I wasted an
the
entire
shredded
can
Lucarin cheese, the
on the potatoes, but I wouldn't say
this is
it's
another.
a waste.
This is a day later, so I'm trying to remember this from a day before.
Because this is an unopened can.
There's a ton
and
of
I
shit in
want
this
to show
fucking
you the
thing.
ingredients I used to finish it.
A whole thing of bacon bits.
Wasted.
Remember that one?
It's not good.
A whole
To me,
thing
it
of
looks a little funky.
you know.
To me, it looks funky, but to be honest, to it tastes good, it tastes good. You know what I'm saying? People are looking at all this
Oh yeah, dude.
stuff, and I would keep
Dig
it in
in.
the fridge because when
Dig
you
in,
have
Cobra.
salmon smoky dip says keep refrigerated. So if I'm gonna put it on top of the taters, you definitely want to keep it refrigerated.
Uh-huh. Fuck. Oh, Cobra. This is literally like... I'm speechless. Don't look at me, dude. Don't look at me. I don't want any of that.
I tried a couple bites before sticking it back in the fridge. I'll be snacking on this for the next couple of days.
You know, a man can ponder his deepest and, you know, most, you know, extreme desires, and, you know, he can ponder them for an eternity, and they will never amount to the delicious cauldron of scrum-diddly-umptiousness that he's digging into right now. You guys want some?
It definitely looks flashy enough on camera, but is it good?
Flashy on camera, he says. It's a bowl of fucking dumpster
Can you
shit,
make
dude.
instant potatoes?
Oh yeah, it is instant potatoes. I asked that earlier in the previous reaction. Was it powdered potatoes? Indeed.
Into a snap.
Idaho potato powder.
This is a big old chunk of it.
Line me up a line, dude. Set me up a line, dude. Chop me up a
Because
line,
says-
dude.
I smeared the
Chop me
salmon
up a line
sauce
of
on
that
top of it.
Idaho.
I stuck it in the fridge for a couple of minutes. And now the bowl is just like cold to the touch.
Is it cold to the touch?
I can handle it with ease and I'll burn the fuck out of myself.
Oh, dude.
What later to take? Oven mitts delivered out of the microwave on step 3, but it is what it is.
Oh my god. It is like watching someone use a fleshlight or something, and it's disgusting.
Now here's the thing of it. Is this combination of mashed potatoes weird?
Mashed potatoes. Combination of mashed potatoes weird.
Yes.
Very slurred
Is
together.
it a big bowl of mush? Yes. They're absolutely tasty. Yeah, it's decent. I'm not just saying that.
I'm not just saying that. Yeah, he has never called one of his recipes not good. It's always that's decent or something to that effect. And you know sometimes he's pretty mortified. This time he looks pretty into it, but it's just a bunch of crap.
And keep that cold and fresh so I can munch out on it for the rest of until the bowl gets emptied, of course, because I'm not letting this go to the waste. Now the smoky salmon dip.
I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have it any other way, Cobra. No waste. This stuff. Look, there's like Warheads something. He's got like Warheads juice boxes here or something. Yeah, like you needed that, dude. Mr. Root Carry.
Dastardly proportions of calories. Yeah, I let that son of a bitch cool off. I slapped a whole can of that sauce, the salmon sauce on there.
There's like seafood dip in here. That would like totally like just whack
Stick
it.
back in the fridge and let it cool
Guinness.
off. In between those steps, like, my hands are like not having it, so I had to use my mitts to do it. But I honestly don't care because this made a really delicious food hack.
Fucking thank God. Circle of protection on all you guys. Thank you, Boglum Chronicles, for cutting this down. You're the GOAT. Now I got some extra shit for you. I got a little extra goodies for you. I got a little extra goodies for you to snack on, for you to little nibble on. You're gonna love it. We're gonna look at Jupiter the Hybrid's TikTok. So let's do that. His name is now Shadow Raven on TikTok. There he is. Not the one.
It's not the one, YouTube.
Here he is. Shadow Raven 428. 4218. Alright, so to preamble this, I hate Jupiter the Hybrid. He is the dumbest person on the planet. I don't need to preamble that. You're gonna find that out real quick. So, he likes to do this thing. You're gonna find a real pattern here. He likes to use TikTok filter-like things, like AI filters. He likes to use these AI filter panning things to like, and he equates it to that's showing his real, like, true self in another dimension where he's a wolf in this dimension. He's a werewolf in this dimension. Don't get it twisted. Shadow Raven's a real werewolf and a vampire. He really believes that stuff. If you look at any of like Smokey MCC stuff or any of the like real deep videos about him, yeah, you'll find out real quick. He really believes this crap. He's so dumb, and he's so gullible too. He believes everything. Okay, so I can't use that music. So yeah, he uses really dumb NPC songs like "Animals" by Maroon 5, like literally. Animals by Maroon 5, unironically, and he's doing an AI filter of him as a wolf. You all disgrace yourselves by automatically assuming stuff about my family. For that, you have no honor. It should rethink your actions in life. For God has a plan for us all, and has a plan of salvation, and repentance is the key of salvation, and I repent every day and night for my wrongs, and know God's forgiveness is more than drops in the ocean. So he'll say stuff like this, say shit like this, and the very next TikTok, he'll say shit like, I'm the most evil person on the planet. You don't want to mess with me. Let's see if we can find one, like, real news guest. More videos. You are welcome to find me. Oh, yeah, here it is. But know that I will not go down without a fight. If I go down, the sorry bastard who tries it is going with me. So try it. Dare you and try to harm me. You will regret it. I'm not saying go harm Jupiter, but I'm saying if he put you in a self-defense situation in an alley, you ran up on him and he put you in a self-defense situation, a literal 10-year-old could beat the shit out of this kid. He's a coward. He's a pedophile too, big time. Forgot to preamble that. Yeah, this dude is one of the worst, one of the most disgusting, one of the most depraved pedophiles on the internet, and you know, you'll see it in his comments, and he just kind of like, he'll admit to it. Like, he'll admit to it sometimes. He will admit to being a pedophile, like in one of these little rants here, and he will, and he'll essentially just be like, that's the past. He'll say that a lot. He'll be like, it's just the past, and you guys don't, people grow, and you'll know that up here, he mentions an Irene. Damn you all, needy, I swear, my Irene. I can almost guarantee Irene is like a 13-year-old person from the UK on Facebook. He likes to do that a lot. He'll use that as a loophole. He'll say, oh, this girl lives in the UK, and in the UK, the age of consent, like, this kid's like 25, the age of consent is like 14 or whatever the fuck, and he'll like use that as an excuse, 16, and it's really, really stupid. Let's look at one of the ones where he's talking.
Shits. Read the fucking room. Of course I'm vaping. It's to get away from my cigarette habit. I've tried quitting cigarettes cold turkey. It ain't easy.
It isn't easy.
He likes to say that a lot. In one of the first interviews where he gave it all up, where he's like admitting that he's a pedophile and shit, because he's so gullible. They'll be like, I need help with a vampire in my house, and he'll just start going into how he like messages these underage people and how he molds them. He says, and yeah, he says that nicotine did it to him. He said that to Smokey MCC and Kiwi Tapes like 3 times. He'd be like,
Yeah, that night I vaped like
3 bottles of juice that night, and I was like out of my mind. Like, he's such a child still that he thinks that nicotine is a high. Classic. It's classic red flag. I say that on Facebook all the time to my friends. I'm like, dude, if you're saying you're getting high off nicotine, like, who locked you in a closet for 20 years?
That's why I'm back to this. And just because children are being trafficked across the U.S. and whatever, doesn't mean I'm partaking in that sort of thing. I'm different.
You're not different.
Learned my lesson.
You never will.
Here to make fun content.
So fun. This is the real me. Fucking super Chad, dude.
And on top of that, stop thinking I'm some sort of bad guy, because I'm not. I'm a sweet person. You should get to know me better. Because in my heart,
a lot of people know you better than they should because you don't shut up about your crimes.
I'm a good person deep down.
You need to be arrested.
So stop with the shit. Stop your anger. Stop it. It ain't helping. Okay? Drop it. Later, bitches.
And here's no doubt a child right in his comments should not be anywhere near here. Be sober for me. Like, only a child would say that, right? So, like, there's people, like, he's only on TikTok for this reason. I'm a sweet person is crazy. Yeah, everybody in the comments knows who he really is. I feel it in my bones. Fuck, it was. God dang it, that's going to get me. Yeah, whatever, I was talking over most of it. This has the same energy as the